When you have cancer, the thing that you don't realize that you have deal with is strangers. You think that people won't notice that you are sick, but they will. There is no getting around this really, and you might find that this is one of the things that is the hardest to deal with. This does not seem fair when you have so many other things to deal with, but it is something that you are going to have face and find some fixes, so that strangers don't bother you as much. You don't have to tell people. Sometimes, when you are first diagnosed, you feel like the illness has become part of you, and when you meet people, it might be the first thing that you mention. If you mention it, then you should expect people to have questions. You could even educate people by answering their questions. However, you don't have to tell people that you have cancer. Yes, it is something important that is happening to you, but it is not you. You have a lot more things happening in your life, so you can talk about other things. You are not required to tell people about your cancer. It is your own business and no one else's. Asking you. You might be surprised by the amount of strangers that will just walk up to you and start asking you about cancer. Some people feel like that by doing this, they are offering you support, but other people are just nosy. If you feel comfortable answering their questions, then answer them, because you might end up making friends with people and they can offer you support. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it with strangers, then just explain that you don't like talking about it yet. You might be tempted to snap at people because you don't need to be dealing with strangers on top of everything else, and you might even feel like the whole world is against you. However, you have to remember that people are not aware of what you are going through. So, you must still treat people with respect, even though they might be in the wrong. Friends. It is very true that you will learn who your friends truly are when you are diagnosed. Your true friends will stick with you and be there for you, and other friends might abandon you. Some people have indicated that their so-called friends have been very uneducated about the disease. They haven't wanted to be around because they have thought that the disease is contagious. Friends are mentioned here because people that treat you like this are, in fact, strangers, and you never really knew them in the first place. You don't need these people in your lives, so distance yourself from these people. Starers. Chemotherapy can have an intense effect on your body. You might lose your hair, or you might lose weight. Therefore, when you go out in public, strangers will stare at you. This is just the nature of the beast really. People are curious, so you have to understand that they don't mean anything by it. Some people will, but the majority will not. If you don't want people to stare at you, you could wear a wig or a headscarf so that you don't look different to everyone else. There are companies on the internet that specialize in headscarves in all different styles and designs, including turbans, so people from different cultures have options that are within their religious requirements. Attach N-Wrap is a company that has the goal of empowering women to look their best every single day, with quick and convenient fashion solutions. They specialize in hair solutions for women that suffer from serious health problems such as cancer, which means that they have hair loss. But, they also offer solutions for people that are just having a bad hair day as well. Their flagship item, the Hair Extension Scarf, offers detachable hair extensions, as well as the fashionable headscarf.